Hello. All right, so 7th time is the charm. I've been trying to record this video all day. I had so many interruptions this morning. I had to keep stopping recording and starting recording and stopping recording and starting recording. Then when I finally thought I got it done, I was like, okay, I'll just have more editing than usual. Then I discovered that at some point it switched to slow motion recording, and I spent forever trying to figure out how to fix it, and I couldn't get it fixed. So my kids are in the other room. You're gonna hear them in the background. They're trying their best to be quiet. But I have a pretty big announcement. I went ahead and made myself a coffee shop account, or Ko-fi, whatever you call it. I like to call it a coffee shop. And I'm gonna have a combination of my budgeting materials and some of my homeschool resources that I make for my kids at home, because I just wanted to share them. Everything on there is free. So feel free to check it out. I just made it like yesterday, so there's only like 3 or 4 things on there so far, but I intend to keep adding more to it. I did enable where you can leave tips, so if you really like the things you're finding and you would like to leave me a tip, I would appreciate it. But everything on there is free, and no hard feelings if you can't. I just wanted to share and contribute what I'm creating. So I wanted to show you a couple samples. So if you've watched my videos before, you have maybe heard that my daughter is a very reluctant learner. She is just not a huge fan of school, or really just being told what to do in general. So, but one area that she really does love, one subject she loves, is science. So we really leaned into that this past semester, and we did 3 science curriculums. And I swear I'm going to get a curriculum video at some point. I'm going to need more longer interrupted time, so that's just hasn't happened yet. But anyway, so I made some assessments at the end of each curriculum. We actually just finished this one. And so I wanted to share what we did and the assessments that I made. And I put these assessments, if you're using the same curriculum or if you're just interested in having them for some reason, that you could use them too. So check them out in the coffee shop. But so this was a science assessment that I made to go along with the Evan Moore Animals curriculum for ages 4 through 5. Now my daughter is 6. But when I was looking into these, I was debating whether I should start at the beginning or start from age 6. And I will say these tasks in here were very easy for her, but she also really enjoyed them. And the reason I decided to start with the younger one is they do different animals each year. And I knew she would enjoy learning about all the animals. So we just started with this one. We started in August. We finished it yesterday. We did all the animals in this curriculum, and she loved it. And so I made an assessment to see what she retained. And she actually even enjoyed this assessment, I think. But so here it is. So I just had basically a empty table, except for you can't really see it because she wrote on it already. But I did have the like stenciled, like dashed letters. So she would trace the name of the animal, and then I had on a separate sheet, and I cut these out for her, and she had to glue them into the right spot. She had to match it with its picture and one of the amazing facts that's directly from the book. So yeah, and she did that, and she got every single thing right. And then actually in this book, there are 2 plants that they learned about. So at the bottom, I had her just name the 2 amazing plants. And like I said, she did well. So if you are also doing this curriculum and just want a way to assess at the end, feel free to download this assessment. One of the other science curriculums we did was Little Hearts and Hands, Bones and Stones from the Good and the Beautiful. We have loved these Little Hearts and Hands science curriculums. They are by far our favorite thing. We did 2 of them last year, and we started with Bones and Stones this year. My daughter is obsessed with dinosaurs and rocks, so this was the perfect choice to start with this year. She tells everybody she wants to be a paleontologist when she grows up. So this was right up her alley. So far we have done lessons 1 through 9, which are basically all of the paleontology, all of the dinosaur lessons. So after completing lesson 9, I wanted to have an assessment to see what she retained. And this is what I came up with. Now, since she is younger, and I would suggest with any other younger learners, I read the questions out loud to her, and I had her dictate the answers back to me, and I wrote them for her. But they are her words. They are her answers to the questions. And she did very well on this one as well. Now, she was able to do the matching all on her own. And she was also able to do the multiple choice so long as I read them to her. And then same down here, I dictated all of these as well. So that assessment is also in my coffee shop if you want to have just something. You can grade it or not grade it. The rest inside of this table of contents, so the rest will be from lessons 10 to 26 are all about geology and rocks, and it'll be super cool. She's into all of that as well. So we're going to be starting that in January after our winter break. And then there are 4 lessons on the end about geography. So I intend to make an assessment for each of those sections as well, but I'll make them when we get to them. So if you are doing this curriculum as well in real time, just hang tight and I'll have an assessment for each one of those, and I'll also be sharing them. But we've been really loving this curriculum. We have in general just loved all of the little hearts and hands that we've been doing, and we plan to continue with them as well. So, so that's this. So moving on today, in terms of our debt savings game, we're going to take a little break from Penny Candyland Savings, and I wanted to start with my debt snowball. So when I was searching through all of the different games and options that I found on YouTube from all these different creators, oh, there was something else I want to do first. We'll do the debt snowball first. I found these cute little snowball fight games, which I guess there was a bigger collaboration that they went along with, but I just decided I had just found really 2 of them when I was searching for all these Disney games that I'm going to be starting in January, and I just thought they were cute. And then I also found this other one, which is I guess not part of the snowball fight game, but it's snowballs and it kind of went along with it. So this is from Save with Glow, and this is from Save with Glow, and this is from Budgeting with a Ginger. And I just happened to just download these 3 because I thought they were cute, not even realizing that they were part of a collaboration. But I have 3 debts that I'm trying to pay off. I've got my mortgage, which we're not even close to making extra payments for. I've got my car loan, which we're getting close to being done. I've got my 2 school loans, which are also close to being done. And then other than my mortgage, I'll be debt free. So I thought I have 3 snowball games, so let's try this whole snowball fight to as a debt payoff game. So I actually did this whole thing earlier today, and I was so bummed when I realized that the videos didn't work out. So I reprinted them, and we're gonna play again. And oh darn, I get to roll dice and play again. So I have $83 here, and I have a bunch of dice. And I think I'm just gonna go with a D6, though this one at one point calls for a D4. So I'm gonna pull that out. And I need my pen. I lost my pen. What did I do with my pen? All right, so D6 and a D4. And I've got this little gem. I decided to go with the pinky purpley gem marker today. Okay, I don't need that one. I had a pen. Where did it go? I lost it. I guess I'll just use, oh no, it's right here. I did put it in the box. Go me. Okay, so there are 3 games, 2 of which came with these little marker cards that I wasn't really sure what they're for. But I figured, I noticed that when someone else was playing it on YouTube, that whenever they land on this little snowball thing, that's when it makes you flip to the next game. So since Anna, Elsa, Sven, Samantha, I don't even know a Samantha. Since this one doesn't have that little ball of snowballs because it's not technically part of the game, I just did 4 and then 3 and then 3 and then 4. So that's how I will do it again today. So after I fill in 3 or 4 snowballs, then I will just go to the next game. So I'm going to shuffle these little cards up and we'll see which one we start with. Okay. I'm going to put these little savers over there. I have one little savings thing that I actually am doing too that I wanted to show you guys today as well. These are all out of order now though. So let me sort this. 1s, 5s, 10s, 1s. How is your Wednesday going? My oldest woke up and she was not feeling well. She goes to therapy on Wednesdays, but it kind of lucked out that we actually had, her therapist had a schedule change this week. So we had decided that we would do a later appointment and that we would just Zoom it from home anyway. So it wouldn't interfere with my youngest's nap time too bad. But we were supposed to go to my after school club that I work on, that I volunteer at my church. And I had to call out of that because I didn't want to take her if she wasn't feeling well. I don't want her to be grumpy or not feeling good or getting anyone else sick right before Christmas. So anyway, we have $83 right here. And I'm going to put my little gem. Oh, actually, let's flip and see what we're doing first. Can you see this? Let me bring that down. Is that visible? I hope so. Let me take a peek. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Okie dokie. So we're gonna start with the little snowman from Budgeting with a Ginger. And that's this little game. So that's start. And it says, if you land on a snowman, roll a d6. And I'm just crossing them off every time I land on something. And I'm gonna play with this d6 dice just to play. All right, so that's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $1. I'm gonna put that over here. And let's mark that off so I don't forget. And then we'll roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. So that means I am done with this game for now. And I'm just going to keep playing until I run out of money. And this is some of my babysitting money that I earned. So yeah. Okay, we're going to go left. Okay, so I didn't have cards for this one. So I made them by putting just these little frozen stickers that I have. And this one says, up to snow good. And I thought that was cute. It makes me chuckle. Okay, so I don't need the gem for our little snowballs. Actually, this is a D4. Let me roll it. I'm going to roll this, and it's going to tell me how many snowballs. So it landed on 4. So I'm going to do 4 snowballs, and then I will roll the D6 to decide how much I save for each snowball. That sounds good, right? Okay, so 1. Oh, wait, hold on. Freeze. Freeze. This one was for this Budgeting with a Ginger. So I'm going to steal this little card out. And I'm going to put a paper clip on it so that I know how much that was. And then this one, maybe I'll do this. That's a good idea, I think. I'll put my money and my this right here, and that should still be on camera, I think. And I will attach that there. Okay, so we're going to write that this first little snowball was $1. This other little snowball is $1. All right. This one's $4. So that's actually, I'm going to take one of these back and I'm going to put in a 5. There we go. So 5 plus 1, or 4 plus 1 is 5. There you go. So I'm up to 6. I'm going to roll this one more time. And that's another 4. So I'm going to take this other 1 back. I'm going to put in the other 5. Again, 4 plus 1 is 5. There we go. So we're up to $10 for this one. And I'm going to paper clip it on. And I have 2 of each one of these little cards in there. So that's why I can paper clip the first one on. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go to whatever's next, which is back to the little Budgeting with a Ginger snowman game. Okay. So I'm going to just start at start each time that I'm switching between games. Oh, and I did mark that off. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a $5 bill. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me mark that off. And I'm going to skip the ones that I've already landed on when I'm counting out my spaces. Okay, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Okay. Let's add this into here. I don't know, baby. Stitch. Okie dokie. Now I finally get to play Stitch. Hooray. Look at this cute little Stitchy snowball fight. All right, let's roll it. 2, 1, 2. Ooh, roll a d6. What are we gonna get? A 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna write down that it was a 3. Just in case I lose count later and I need to do math. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Snowball. All right. So far he's up to 3. I'm gonna put this little stitch on my paper clip. I'm gonna put this little guy back in the bottom. Boop. All right. Let's see what's next. Back to Frozen. Samantha. Where are you, Samantha? My friend, Sam, is short for Samantha. And when this movie first came out, I kept making that joke of that line so many times. And then we were hanging out one day and she's like, I was like, I don't even know a Samantha. I don't even know a Samantha. She's like, Heather, I'm Samantha. And I'm like, oh, Sam's short for Samantha. But anyway, Sam, if you happen to stumble across this video, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. She lives in Pennsylvania, so we don't see each other very much these days. Should do better at keeping in touch. Okay, 6. Oh, wait, no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Roll my D4. Let's figure out how many I'm supposed to fill out. Okay, so I'm only going to fill out 1 this time before the snowball. I like that one. 3. Okay, so 1, 2, $3. I'll put it over here in my frozen game. Burp, burp, burp. I'm going to write down that that was a 3. I'm going to take this guy back out. I'll put him right here. That's cute. Okay. And then, put this back in the bottom. Next up is going to be little Stitchy Poo again. And then after this, I think I can just keep cycling through because I'll know which one comes next and I won't have to use these little cards anymore. Okie dokie. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously. I'm going to be all out of these snowballs and have to play this whole game all straight through. Okay. Next up, I know it's going to be this little snowman, so I'm just going to put these little cards. I'm just going to flip them over. I know what order they go in now. I'll just keep going in order. All right, start. 1, $2. $2. Okay. So what are you guys up to this week? Are you a homeschooler? Are you homeschooling? Are you doing Christmas school? Are you public schoolers? Are you not even parents and just have free time? Because, wait a second. Yeah, I didn't get anything for Stitch last time. So those I must have just put aside for this already, right? Okay, I hope. Maybe. I think so. Okay. We'll go with it. 1. We're going to go forward 1, and that's a 3. And I'm going to actually take my 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 toe, and I'm going to switch that out for a 5. I'm going to put these singles back so I keep playing. Cool, good plan. I'm going to cross this 3 off. And let's roll again. 2, 1, 2. Ooh, a little snowman. So for the snowman, I get to roll the D6 to see what to save. Ooh, and I saved a 4. That's a good one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, anyway, sorry. You can't see me dancing off camera. I think maybe you saw my hands. I'm not sure. Okay. 2. 1, 2. That's going to be another 4. And, all right, so I need 4. I have 4, 5. I'm gonna add in a 1 and give myself a 10. And then I'll need 3 more. I'm 99% positive that works out. It'll be fine. Yep, we'll go with it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another cute little snowman. Oof, and that's gonna be a 6. Okay, that's a big little chunk. A big little chunk. Anyway. Okay, let's roll again. Seriously, did that even roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, $1. That's fine. I can do $1. Boop. All right. I'm gonna shake it really good this time. 2, 1, 2. Oh, I landed back on start. What do you do when you land on start? I don't know. Roll a D6. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take that as my cue to switch to the next one. Because I want to add a little more savings to these other ones. Okay, I'm going to roll a D4 to decide how many snowballs I get to fill. That's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. Tell you what, I'll leave that there. And then, okay, wait. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Let's put this money in order. Okay, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 10 here again. So I'm going to switch this out for another 10. And I'm going to put this back into our little snowman game. And ooh, that's up to like $26, guys. Okay, now I just rolled that 3, right? I think so. Let's write down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, roll in another one. Wait, I think 3 was the one I rolled for how many snowballs. Oh well, it's a 3. We're going with it. Oh, we'll just do it again. 3, 1, 2, 3. And since I know there's now 6 here, because 3 plus 3 is 6. I'm so good at first grade math, you guys. Thank goodness I'm teaching first grade math, except for I just did that wrong. First grade math, good. Common sense, not so good. 5 back here, 5 over there. We're up to 6. I get 1 more to roll, and then we go to the next game if I don't throw the dice on the floor. 4. At least it's not a 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm adding those in, but that means I have another 5. So I'm gonna take these back out, and I'm gonna do a 10. Okay, that works. It does, I'm sure. Hi, Lily.
Finished Gwenny's painting.
You finished Gwenny's painting? Wow.
All by myself.
All by yourself? You are so big. How is your Jungle Book movie?
Good.
It's good?
Good.
Okay, good. Go watch it. You leave that here. I'm going to use that, okay?
I'm gonna with you, Mom.
Of course you do. How much is in here? Okay, hold on. I've got 2 5s and a 10. We'll just stick with it.
And Samantha.
Olaf and Samantha. Tell you what, I'm going to switch out these 2 5s that are in here. And Kristoff. You like Kristoff too?
And Anna and Elsa.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna count these for you.
You want to count those for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in a minute, okay? Burp, burp, burp. They're all messy. All right, you go watch Jungle Book. Is Baloo in the movie? Did you meet a monkey yet? Go see if you can find the monkey.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Snowball fight Stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $2. 2, dos. Okay. Mark it off. Roll the dice. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll again. 1. Wait, no, that's go this way. Roll a D4. That's roll a D4. Let's roll it. Oh, 4. All right, I'm going to take 1 back and put in a 5. We're going to mark that off. We're going to say 4. But we did it. We did it. We did it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snowball. Going to the next game. I feel like I always go through Stitch really fast. I don't know if there's more snowballs in Stitch or what, but okay. Let's put Stitch's money in the money thingy. That is the technical term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's see. Do I have any more 10s left? I do. So let's take 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put this in here. So I have 12 in Stitch so far. And I'll put this stuff back over there so I have more Little Bills to keep playing with. Little Bill, do you remember that show? I remember that show. Alrighty. Back to this guy. Let's see, how many more are on here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a few of them are snowballs. So let's see what happens. 4. Oh, let me start on start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. $3. 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie. So wait, there's only actually 1 more number on there. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie.
Find the monkey, Mama.
You can't find the monkey? Well, go watch the movie until you get to see the monkey. You'll really like him, I think. Okay, this is Snowball fight.
Be naughty.
right, go play.
No.
No, don't take my stuff. Scoot your boot.
Get
I'm gonna hide that over there. You want to get in?
and get up.
I don't really want you to right now.
And get up.
You want to get up. All right, I'm gonna roll this D4 to see how many snowballs we're gonna fill. 3. We're gonna fill these 3 snowballs, okay?
I love to get in here.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Nothing sticking together? Okay. That's like all my singles. So let's see what we get next.
Olaf. Get up.
6. Okay. So 4 and 6 is 10.
Olaf and Elsa and
Lily, you are squeezing in so much. Okay, and one more roll. Let's see what we get.
Mama.
And another 6. Jeez Louise, that was a good one. All right, so that's $16 right there. Now I've got $3 left, so we'll see how far we get.
No, me okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna slide that in there, and we'll count up the money at the end.
I get up, Mama.
You want to get up? I want you to go watch your movie.
No. No. No.
Come on.
Okay. And the water.
Did I mention I had so many interruptions this morning that I'm doing this for a 7th time? I can't imagine why. Could you? Could you imagine why?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Okay, 6. Stop.
No, I want to walk that
Oh my goodness. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snowball. Stitch is just like cursed. All I ever do is get the snowball. Stitch, you didn't get a single dollar again. All right, this guy.
11.
Let's see what we get. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snowball. We're just gonna keep moving. Okie dokie. So when I did this morning, I finished one of these cards. And today I am going to finish none of these cards, I think. All right, 1. So I am just doing this one little snowball. Let's see what he gets. I can't do a 5. I've only got 3. Here, let's roll this one again since I've only got 3. And of course I got a 4. I got a 4 again. I can't roll this one. A 1. Okay, we'll take that. $1 more goes into the frozen one. Okie dokie. Go see. Oh my goodness gracious. Is it too late for another cup of coffee? I think it is. I started filming at like 7 a.m.
I got
Go see. It's almost 4 p.m. We did a lot in the meantime at least, but man, am I tired. Okay, what am I doing? We're on Stitch. I've got $2 left, so long as I don't land on that 5. Okay. No, let's do this guy. 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 2 and 2. We're gonna go with it. Okay. Whew. All right, I didn't finish any of them, but I'm very close. So next time I will play, I will definitely be finishing things. I've got this cute little envelope thing I made, but it's not working that well because I was too lazy to take out my laminator, which my darling 2-year-old shoved a bunch of coins in and I can't get out. So I'm sure that's a fire hazard. Let's see what we got. So Stitch over here, our little friend Stitch, has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good job, little Stitch. I'm just going to fold this up nicely like this. And put this on here. I'm feeling so fancy. It's like I have a money clip, but really it's just, you know, a paper clip. Okie dokie. Let's see what Olaf got. Samantha. Okay, anyway. 10, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. 24. That's pretty good. That'll make a tiny little dent. Okie dokie. And our cute little snowman is all out of order. So 10s, 5s, 1s, 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 5s, 5s. Am I totally messing with your OCD that I'm not flipping my 1s around? I know that really bugs some people. Okay. Alrighty. Is that better? Does that make your little heart happy? Is it still bugging you that I didn't do it for the other ones? Oh well, I'm sorry. I tried. Is this camera totally out of whack? Oh, I just realized it is. So sorry. I can't imagine how that happened. Do you think it fell on its own or was it child bump related? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Dang, guys. Dang, that's really good. Okie dokie, that little snowman. It's a chunky boy. All right, I'm gonna put these back in here. And hopefully I will have a little bit more dead snowball at the end of this paycheck, which will be not this Friday, next Friday. So I have to hang on to this till then. How mean. Okay, I'm gonna fold these in half so they fit in there a little better because I want this whole thing to fit in my like savings box. See, it keeps like splitting at the side. Oh well. My thing is splitting because there's too much money in it. Darn, what a shame. What a terrible problem to have. Okie dokie. Is this camera still tilting wrong way? No, I think it's okay. All right, and the last thing that I want to show you is we are going on a cruise next year. Not this February, coming up the following one. So I made this little tracker. First I made one that's like specific for my cruise, and then I was like, oh, well, I can't share that with others. So I just updated it on the computer before. And so our cruise, I can show you, was $2,667.28. That's for 4 people, and I even like upgraded the room because I want a window. We've never been on a cruise before. We've never been on like a big vacation before. I'm really excited. But yeah, but I wanted to have some extra spending money, obviously, for the cruise. We're not going to get a drink package because we're not huge drinkers, and cost-wise, it just didn't make any sense at all. But I want to try and maybe do an excursion or two. We're doing an 8-night cruise on Royal Caribbean on this beautiful, amazing, like, Odyssey of the Seas ship. And it has the, like, iFly thing that my daughter wants to do. They have the Broadway shows. And, I mean, me as a homeschool mom with 2 little kids, I never get a break. So they also have, like, childcare. I'm so excited. So excited. But anyway, yeah. So far, when I made the booking, I think I had to pay like $1,000 deposit, and I made 1 payment since then. So I paid up to $1,220. I'm going to use this one because it just says $100 per circle, total savings $4,000. So that would give me, I was aiming for roughly $1,500 for like extra spending money to have on the cruise, saved up beforehand. But I figured $4,000 was just easier altogether. So that includes the expenses. So I've already paid $1,220. And I have put aside another $200 to make a payment, but I haven't made it yet. So that would bring me up to $1,420. And each one of these is 100, so I can fill in 14 circles. So let's go ahead and color some of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I did it again. No, I said, I'm only supposed to do 14. Even with me counting and not talking, I still managed to get distracted and keep going. I need to do the last one first and then color in the rest. Let's see if I can erase these. My daughter says they're erasable. They're not super erasable. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, well that's a little better at least. Oh, this is literally the third time I've done this thing. Okay, so I've got 14 filled in. Just pretend like those ones don't exist. Actually, they erased pretty good. They're not perfect, but they're pretty good. And $80 more, and I'll have another 100 to fill in on those. And I'm gonna keep that in my vacation fund envelope. And that's all I've got for today. So this little printable, if you would like to save up for a cruise, I do have this in my new coffee shop. I hope you check it out. And thank you for coming and playing games with me and checking out my channel. I really appreciate your time and your support. If you would like to see some more, click that subscribe button and feel free to give this video a like or leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing for Christmas school or just to get ready for the holidays. And if there's anything in here that you were interested in, let me know. All right, thank you so much. Bye.